What do you know? What a crazy question. Now, a lot of us will say, you know what, Blue Ridge, I don't even know why you're wasting your time talking about this subject, because there's not a lot of people that collect these. But it's worth mentioning because it is a part of our coinage system today, and these are pretty readily accessible at the banks. The question that you saw at the beginning of the video: should you resist the temptation on picking up any of these coins? What's the huge fanfare? What's the long-term outlook on these gold dollars that we've been used to seeing since, you know, the beginning of the millennia? And you know, importantly, I guess the real question is, are these things trash or treasure at this point? And there's a few things that we're going to talk about that's going to help kind of shed some light on where we're at with the Sacagawea dollar coinage series in its entirety. So here are a few coins that I'm kind of highlighting. These are all samplers for the sake of the video. The top left example, of course, is a nicely graded Annex Mid-State 68 2000p. It's a Philadelphia. It's the first year of inception of what we would know as the Native American dollar. The doubled pair that you see to the right of that is a newer 2015. They call this a satin enhanced finish coin, which was only available in the coin and currency set that was made in conjunction with the BEP, the guys that make the paper money that we see in circulation today. And then on the bottom left corner, okay, we have another just basic circulation BU 2001p coin. And then finally, we're going to round it out with just another random date, actually a little bit tougher date, a 2004D, also PCGS graded Mid-State 68. We're going to talk about just a few of these, but these are the highlight coins for this video. So the two that automatically stick out are the ones that are kind of doubled up to each other, and that is the enhanced coin that you find in the coin and currency set that is relatively affordable even today. You can go back and, you know, purchase these sets for not a lot of money, and it's a coin and currency, so you get both the coin and the paper dollar in the set. And then that's the gift set, so to speak, that highlights this. Now, from 2007 on, okay, 2007 was also the first year of the Presidential Dollar Series, the most hated series in U.S. coinage history, I would imagine. You know, a close second would probably be, unfortunately, the Susan B. Anthony, which I felt like was just a really tiny version of what the Ike dollar was. So, we brought up the Presidential Coin Series. That whole series really put a depression on what could have been a really fun series to collect, and that's the Native American Dollar Series, because the Mint has decided from 2007 on that they would do these unique reverses. Okay, there would be a new design every year to commemorate, you know, something within the Native American culture, and I thought it was a great idea. I think it's an even better idea than what the Presidential Dollar Series is. I think that whole series is a supreme joke, and I know it's coins and people collect coins, and then those are available. I would say stay away from them. If you just want to do it to collect the presidents, there is absolutely zero resale in these things. Furthermore, you're not going to get a premium on them. You're just not. I've sold full BU rolls for maybe $1 or $2 over face. Okay, and these are coins that you know also had some you know prospects of missing edge lettering and doubled edge lettering and rotated dies and all this other stuff. But we're not going to talk about the varieties and errors that come with these coins. We're going to talk about the coins as they sit. All right, so the enhanced circulated coin and currency set example is a nice example. Okay, the fields are you know, really satiny on this, which gives a lighter appearance to what a normal business strike coin would be, which you'll see next. But you shouldn't have to pay a lot of money for this. So this coin right here is sold for like 60 bucks. Okay, it's a PCGS specimen 69. I guess that's, you know, what the SP is. And the coin, you know, it's $63. It's not going to go higher than that. In fact, I firmly believe that the value will go down because this is a modern date. And I believe there are some SP70s in existence of this same coin. My overall outlook on this coin is it's gonna stay flat. Okay, you're not gonna see an upward trend because it's not classic. It's not classical design. It doesn't have any sort of intrinsic metal value in it. There's no silver. There's no gold. There's no platinum or palladium. It's really a coin that hinges on it being kind of like this one-off enhanced surfaced coin. All right, so enough about that. So turning the page, we're going to take a look at that circulated coin. Okay, it's a coin that traditionally we come across when we pick up these things at the bank. Okay, I pick these up to try and find some of those varieties that you hear so much about, the Wounded Eagle, the Cheerios dollar, you know, among other types of coins. Okay, the missing edge lettering on the later dates. That's why I pick them up. I don't save them for any reason other than that. Usually they go right to the bank. So this coin right here, this is a typical example of a BU coin that you would come across. If it hasn't been circulated enough to where it's starting to turn a little brown on you, this is what a traditional BU coin would look like. Okay, the reverse has, you know, some of that milk spots. Some will have carbon spots. You know, some will have, you know, poorly maintained planchets, so they're already going to be nicked up before they are even struck. The earlier dated coins have been plagued with so many issues. Now the highest of the high grades, like the Mint State 69s and 70s of these earlier Sacagaweas, are worth a few $100s. Okay, that's the whole allure. But don't go into the series trying to find coins that you could cherry pick and then subsequently grade in the hopes of getting the 69, 70 grade, because the returns just isn't there. So where does this leave us at today? Okay, like I said, the long-term outlook on these coins, I think it's going to stay flat. The presidential series will always be worth maybe face value or maybe just a shade over that. Okay, and that's where there's a little bit of reprieve for the Native American coins, because there are one design every year in a PDNS. Okay, there are also proof and reverse proof of these coins, so you ought to check them out. They're actually pretty nice. These coins might even start to trend up after maybe 20-25 years. Okay, and again, the real reason is we owe it to the presidential series and the oversaturation in the marketplace for those type of coins. It has left the Native American series to kind of grow into its own. You know, it's unfortunate that they have to share the same chair as the presidential series. It kind of dulls down the luster of the series as a whole. But in terms of collectability, okay, again, the Mint State 68 examples that you saw at the beginning of the video, you know, traditionally sell in the $15 to $50 range. Okay, the 2000p Annex Mint State 68 was a $21 coin online, and that was an actual realized sale. The 2004D that you also saw, which is what is considered a tougher date. Anything past 2001, you know, like the 2003, 04s, and 05s are really tough. You don't see those. That example sold for $63. So, if you want to get into an inexpensive set with absolutely no upside, I mean that in the most sincerest of fashions, the Native American Dollar Series, you know, could be a good choice. There are other coin series I would probably go down, you know, given the face dollar aspect of the whole thing, you know, but if you want something interesting and neat, okay, these are an okay choice. I'm not going to take out a second mortgage to buy hordes of these things. That's not going to happen. But, you know, that is the Native American series in a nutshell. Hopefully I didn't put you guys to sleep with this one, because it's not my favorite series to collect, but there's been enough buzz in my emails and stuff like that to warrant some little discussion, okay? I think at the end of the day, the Native American series is neither treasure or trash. It just exists. Now, the presidential series, it's a steaming hot garbage pile, a dumpster fire, so to speak, and I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole. That's probably why there's bags of these sitting in vaults across the country. So I'm your host, Blue Ridge Silverhound. Thank you for joining me on this mundane long video on a coin series that, you know, might have a little bit of interest. Hopefully it captivated your attention for the whole 12 minutes. And as always, the best way you can support my channel, just go ahead and hit the like button. And yeah, if you haven't done so, subscribe. Blue Ridge Silverhound. I am also on Facebook, and I will be on Instagram here in about a week. Exciting stuff, and it's Blue Ridge Silverhound, 4 words. Okay, so check it out. Come say hi. Appreciate you guys taking your time to join me today. Aside from that, you guys keep collecting, find some neat stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.